Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards. We're going to bring in counterpart decks again today. So we're going to bring in the feminine edition of the Divine Truth deck for you to see what's going on in your mind. And we're going to bring in the Divine Truth for them. We're also going to bring in the Voyager Tarot, which is a beautiful tarot deck. We're going to bring in the Star Seeds and the 50 Shades of the Divine Feminine. So we're going to see what the energy is around them, you, the journey, and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And I've just done the weekly reading, and it came through again that the messages kind of lighten up, lighten the load, don't worry about things, especially if there's still delays in communication or things seem to be a bit stuck, because that will shift, especially moving towards the weekend. Things are going to turn around when we move into Sagittarius season. So what's the energy around you today? What's going on with you today? Thank you, angels. So I feel this is the most important one, and then them after. And what's the energy around them today? One card and that one. So again, I feel that's the most important one. We're going to take them. What's the guidance around you, or what's happening with you? One card fell on the floor. What's the guidance around them today? And what's the guidance around the journey? So I do feel like they're still holding things in. They're still doing that, you know. So don't worry about it if they're still a bit quiet or still a bit silent, because you're definitely on their mind and they're still working out what to do. And remember that Mercury retrograde this time is about analysing relationships and working out what to do. And the wood snake is also a part of that too. So what's the guidance around you, or the energy around you right now? What's the energy around you today? What's going on with you? And this is about you slowing down, taking your time, not rushing, not reacting, just breathing. Yeah, focusing on your own independence and your own truth. You got impatience there, so working through that. You know, if you start getting frustrated, focus on your own independence and being you. They give me the word independence for you today, and that's a gift. So what's the guidance around them today? Again, I feel they're definitely thinking, there's the card. Okay, they're starting to believe, but they're also working through their disappointments. Got happiness coming out there as well. I'm going to pick these up on the floor. Just grab those cards. I don't feel I need to take all of those cards there. And what's the guidance around the journey? What's the guidance around the journey? Thank you, angels. And then we're going to bring in the messages for you. So what's the message for you? Feel too many. I want clear card, please. Clear guidance, please, angels, for you. What's the guidance for them today? They're saying in my mind, when are you going to make a choice? When are they going to make a choice? I feel you may be asking that today, and that may be why you're impatient. Are you ever going to choose me? Are you ever going to choose to be happy? Are you going to choose to make this work? And you may worry that time is running out. So you may be feeling a little bit impatient today. Whereas again, yesterday you were feeling calm and relaxed. It may be creeping back in today. So meditation will help, okay? To calm your energy down, relax you, and also connect you with them as well. So let's see what's going on. So around you then today, I love everything about you. So you love everything about them. You may have been thinking about them. You may have been focusing on the things you do love about them. And obviously when you love everything about them, you can also want them. So that lust can come in, that desire. We've got soul retrieval. It says there are traumatic experiences in my past to heal, they're saying heal, but to release yourself from. It says to retrieve pieces from. So you're releasing the past, you're letting it go, you're working through it, you're healing it, and you're retrieving pieces of it. So this means take into your future and the present moment all the good things about what's happened and leave the rest. Everything happened for a reason. It would be pointless to go back in time and do it again, because everything you went through had to happen that way. And everything they went through had to happen that way for you both to learn and grow and become the people you're going to be when you're in union, but also to be the version of yourselves that you are today. So bless the past and let it go. So retrieve the good. So I'm connecting with that. Instead of thinking about the bad things that happened in the past, think about all the good things that have come from it. And it may be that you need to look at your present now to really understand that. and think, well, you know, if I hadn't have gone through that, I wouldn't have this, or I wouldn't be feeling this way, or I wouldn't be experiencing this now. So try and find the good in what's been going on, and that will help you to release the impatience. Let me love you the right way. And I feel this is a message really from them to you, that they want to love you the right way. That's why it's taking time. So you know that you deserve to be loved the right way. And obviously you want to love them the right way, which means you want to be together fully, which means not stolen moments or behind closed doors or just through a screen or through telepathy or the 5D. You want to be in each other's lives fully, completely, wholly and properly. And when I say holy, I mean holy as in as one, but also in a holy way that is righteous and good, that God would approve of. And say, yes, that's right. Not saying, oh, we're hiding behind closed doors and there's lies going on, deceit and struggle. So let me love you the right way. I feel you're saying that to them and they are saying that to you. And you're saying, let me love you the right way, because they've never really been loved right before. They've never been loved completely before you give that to them. And that's something they're also thinking about. So the impatience could be causing a problem today, because you're wanting to move things forward, and you may be in your mind thinking, when are you ever going to make this happen? When are you going to reach out? When are you going to make a choice? When? And you've got to focus on your independence, because your independence is your power. The angels are asking you to balance your energy and focus on your happiness right now, because they're working on their inner world, what they can heal within to make changes on the outside. And you're being reminded that when you work on your inner world, which is your thoughts and feelings and emotion, that's where the happiness comes from. Because happiness, like joy and peace and love, it's always an inside job, which means it's your job to fill up your own cup, to make yourself happy, to love yourself enough, to value yourself enough and give to yourself enough. And then you don't expect anyone to give you anything. You don't need anyone to fill you up or provide or give to you, because you're giving everything to yourself. And when you fill up your own cup, you are filled with happiness, and that happiness cup overflows, and then you send that happiness out to others. It has a ripple effect on the world. So it says your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So if you're not seeing it right now, then it may be because you're not feeling balanced right now. So focus on healing the aspects of you that perhaps are dealing with the triggers or the stress, and focus on joy. Focus on calming your mind. Focus on believing that you are worthy of love. And spend time outdoors in nature, because that's how you receive guidance. And that also came through yesterday. Going in nature helps you. And it may be, if you are feeling a bit impatient today, maybe you haven't had time over the weekend to go in nature or to balance your energy, or maybe you've been working and busy, or you've been overdoing things. And the angels say today, connect with Mother Earth. Connect with the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. So there are changes happening right now, changes within you to create changes outside of you. There's also great change going on within them, transformation like the butterfly. So remember, whatever you're going through, you're not alone. You are not alone. You're being guided, you're guarded, your angels are with you. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. Masters like Jesus. Teachers around you like Mother Mary. People helping you to be strong. This could even be people you're being guided by in the physical world. And they give me fear. So, for example, people you watch on YouTube, or people you connect with in your life, people you are inspired by, are assisting you, helping you and guiding you, helping you to be strong, because you got the 10 of Worlds. And I love that this has come through for you, because it's showing you again that you have power. You have power to control the way you see your life, whether you see it as abundant and magical right now, something that's of power, or you see it as negative and stressful and not having what you want, because you can't miss out on what's meant for you. And I feel balancing your energy, not flapping those wings, is enough, because I really love that this has come out, because I spoke about this yesterday. You've got 2 swans for one, which is showing you that you mate for life. Swans mate for life. So you and your person are destined. You are headed in the right direction. You're going to be together. And both of these swans are doing it, but it's like you're both flapping your wings. And when you're flapping your wings, you're not calm, you're not relaxed. So think about the swan on the pond or the ocean or the body of water, wherever you see a swan, and it's really graceful. And obviously the swan is a symbol of the divine feminine, but when you see two swans together, it's about the twin flame journey. It's about you coming together in union. It's about you mating for life. It's about you coming back together. So it's a real symbol of union and togetherness. When you see the swans on the water, they're very graceful, calm, beautiful to look at, amazing. Yet when they're on the ground and they're flapping about, the wings are flapping about, they're walking about, they can be quite vicious and they can be a bit intimidating and a bit scary. And they're flapping on the water, and that's exactly what I saw. I said to you yesterday, I was watching something, I was talking about it in something, I was watching a swan. Maybe I spoke about it in a members reading, I can't remember, but I was talking about the swan flapping around. Okay, because I watched Gilmore Girls, the new one, you got the old version and then you got the newer version, the 10 years later. I was watching that and I saw a swan flapping around in that. I think it was in, I'm pretty sure it was in that anyway. And the swan was flapping around on the water though. So it was still on the water, so it was still graceful, but it was flapping around a little bit, which is showing me that you are still feeling calm and balanced. However, you're going to have moments where you go into ego. So you may feel like you're much more calm than perhaps you have been before. So we're connecting with the last few days. It feels like Saturday you may have had a few wobbles. You may have felt a struggle, you were feeling bitterness and going over certain things in your head and it was causing pain, the nostalgia, the wanting them. And then yesterday on Sunday you may have felt more calm and relaxed and like, I'm going to give you all the time in the world. Everything's going to be okay. Because signs and synchronicities were buoying your faith and you're feeling wonderful about things or more relaxed about things. And today the impatience, the frustration may be creeping back in again. And it's because it's Monday, working week, and things kind of normality setting in, another week gone, and all of that. Things can pop in your mind. So you're flapping around a little bit. And I feel they are flapping too. So it's like both of you are having your wobbles. Both are having a little bit of insecurity and patience about wanting to be together. And you may be picking up on that too. Because if you're still feeling calm in yourself, if you're still feeling like, well, I feel calm, I don't really understand why I'm feeling a bit flappy, why I'm still having these feelings coming up. It's connected with them, not you. So take that how it resonates with you. But that's what I'm seeing. You're still on the water, so you're still calm and going in the right direction, but you're just having a little bit of a wobble every now and again. So breathe yourself through those things. Use meditation, breath work to calm your energy. Now they are saying to you, we've lived other lives and we have to heal karma from. We've lived other lives. We have to heal karma from those lives. So it's like they're becoming more aware of what they need to go through, the lessons they're learning and why. And we've lived other lives is about past lives, yes, but I feel it's also about the things they've done in this life. So they may still be releasing and healing from karmic relationships, karmic people, the past version of themselves, the identity they used to have and the person they're becoming now. So they're still healing certain things. And this is why they're saying, I don't know if I should be with you or stay where I am now. So they're definitely at crossroads making this choice. Do I stay where I am? Because that's where it's comfortable. Maybe it's karma for me to stay here. When I say karma, I mean karma as in, again, both meanings. Karma as in karma, because it's what they used to do. Less upheaval. Or karma as in, perhaps they think they've made the bed, they've got to lie in it. So they could be going through those things, but also saying, but I know I want to be with you and I'm being pulled to you and I want you and I've never wanted anyone like you and I love you and I feel like we belong together. I just don't know what to do. And this is why you're perhaps feeling that feeling of make a choice. Are you ever going to do this? Are you ever going to be with me? Because you may feel like they just don't know what to do. And it's not because they don't love you or want you, it's because of their own insecurities and fears. So it's nothing you're doing wrong, Divine Feminine. It's about their own fear and their own negativity and their own stress. So the Five of Crystals, there's a negative energy around them because they're in the head overthinking everything. And they feel like a disappointment. They feel that way about themselves. I've disappointed you, I've disappointed myself, I feel like a failure. And there may be tears, so they may be emotional. So again, this could be why you're feeling what you're feeling, because of what they are feeling. So they could have tears of frustration. So yes, they may have sad tears because of the things they want and the struggles they're going through. It may be getting to them so much they have a little cry. But tears of frustration come out, tears of anger. We can cry when we're angry and sad and frustrated, as well as happy and joyful. They just need to believe in themselves. That's the wisdom they're receiving. And this is really powerful, because yesterday we also got the wisdom card, or we got wisdom coming up for them. It says, see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So what I'm really seeing with this is they're recognizing everything they've been through in their past as being a lesson to them, an opportunity in some way to grow and heal. And I feel they're coming to terms with that now. Mercury retrograde is bringing up analysis of relationships, and I feel that's what they're doing. They're looking at their relationships they're in, whether it's with a karmic person or a past karmic person, or things they've gone through with family, friends, or even with you, and they're recognizing what they've outgrown, what they need to release, and where they truly belong. And that's why it's hard for them. That's why they're at this crossroads. And that's why you're feeling, are you ever going to make a choice? Because you're feeling their desire to change. You're feeling the impatience and the disappointment and the struggle, the battle, the inner battle, the conflict they're going through to actually make this choice. And it's not even about a choice between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always about them needing to choose themselves, which leads to you. So the energy around the journey is false conclusions. And this could also be because they've disappointed you in the past, because they've perhaps said they were going to do something and then not followed through on it. They could have chickened out and it was like a false start or false hope. And it got your hopes up. You thought something was going to happen and it didn't. Maybe they even thought they were really going to do it and then they couldn't. And it gave you a false conclusion. It was like a false ending in a way, or a false start that had an ending. That it was all false, and it's all illusion. So this is about seeing through what happened in the past and letting go of what was, and knowing there's a new beginning coming. So you've got the Ace of Worlds. I'm seeing this as a new beginning, something manifesting, something shifting, again, especially between December and April. So again, that timeline, very potent for movement and change. Now, for the journey, you've got meditation, and that will also bring courage in, it will bring light in, and it will bring in magnificence. So meditation is a key tool today to help you to heal. And meditation doesn't have to be long and drawn out. It can be just closing your eyes, breathing, 3 deep breaths in and out centers you. It brings you back to the now, and it helps you to feel safe. It says, take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. So don't worry if it's silent between the two of you. It's an opportunity to go within, for them to heal, to process, to work out the next steps, to be able to reflect on what to do, to be able to focus on your magnificence. Because when you meditate, you remember who you are. You remember your own value, your own worth, your own power. It says you are amazing. Have you affirmed that to yourself today? If not, why not? You are amazing. You are magnificent. You are unique. There's nobody like you. But most importantly, you are enough. So when you start believing that I am enough, you don't settle for crumbs. You don't let bad behavior in. You don't let other people affect you. You stand strong in your power, and you start resting and relaxing into the process of the journey, the when, the how, and all of that. You give that to God and you find peace. And you say, I am enough. I am worthy. So recognize that. It's not about them needing to choose you. They need to choose themselves. And until they feel enough to do that, until they have the courage and the light within them to do that, then it's not about you not being enough. It's about them not feeling enough. They feel like a disappointment. And some of them are also worried about disappointing others. If they've got kids, for example, or disappointing their family, their friends, society, because it's been programmed into them. That's what they should do, or that's where they should stay. And some of you may even be going through this in your own situation. If you're also needing to leave something karmic behind, you may be worried about disappointing others. And they already know they are disappointing you because they are not choosing themselves. They already feel that. So they're finding the courage to step forward. And your light is assisting with this. It says, live your life fiercely with courage, strength, and determination. And as I said that, my crown chakra started tingling. So they know when they're doing things right and when they're doing things wrong. And you already live in your courageous power with strength and determination. You already live your life in the light. You already live in the authenticity of who you truly are. You're not wearing a mask. You're not hiding things. You're being you. And if you are in a karmic relationship yourself, you're finding the courage to change that so you can step into that power. But they are guided by you and to you through your light. So shine your light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. And this could also be a huge message that you're doing this online. Perhaps you're sharing something online, helping other divine feminines, or helping people in some way through your own light work. It's your time to shine. So I feel this is also about you glowing up and being successful in your own right in an independent way. And a lot of them are seeing that for themselves. They're seeing that through your social media or through the grapevine. They're perhaps hearing about what you're doing. And that's also inspiring courage in them. Because they're thinking, well, if you can do it, I can do it. They're starting to believe in themselves to heal those disappointments. Because they want to live their life fearlessly. They want to live their life authentically. They want to be courageous and strong enough and determined enough to show you that they love and care about you. Instead of feeling weak, hiding it away. It's strength to admit the truth. It's strength to be emotional. It's strength. It's not weakness. And that's what they're working through right now. So what I'm going to do as well is bring in a message from the Tarot-Libs deck. So what else do we need to know? We've got, how can I attract more positive experiences into my life? How can I attract more positive experience into my life? Well, the first message I've got coming through is by shining your light brightly. By knowing that you are magnificent, that you are amazing, that you are unique, you are attractive, and being you. How they can attract more positive experiences in their life is by letting go of the fear and being courageous and allowing things in. So let's get something in from both points of view. So I'm going to bring in, give me a little bit of fear, the feminine and the masculine message tarot. So from your perspective, what can you do to bring more positive energy into your life? You've got let go of the fear and also understand why you feel what you feel. So you've got the Nine of Swords, which is about sleepless nights, worry, stress, struggle. I feel what you feel and it's keeping me awake. So give that to heaven in exchange for peace. Don't carry around their burdens or their struggles or feel like you've got to rescue them. Give it to heaven so you can release more positivity into your life or allow more positivity into your life by letting go of all the struggle. And this will also help you to sleep better and to be more calm. So I feel this card's come out because the angels are reminding you that when you feel tired, you can feel stressed out. When you're feeling like you can't relax or you're feeling restless, it can affect your mood and that can affect your positivity levels. So what about from their perspective? King of Swords, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So the way they can attract more positivity into their life is by stop shutting you out or stop shutting down or stop pushing away what truly makes them happy, which is you. By being distant with you, it doesn't serve them in any way, shape or form. A lot of them do it to keep you away because they're trying to protect themselves, or maybe they even think they're protecting you, or they're just not ready to express themselves, or they want to heal things in their life first, but it's actually affecting them more than they allow themselves to admit sometimes because they do love you and they do need you and they crave you. So what they're saying to you today is, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So allow that to put you into a positive mindset because anything else is illusion. So they're all up in their head and they want to come forward in a different way. And that's why there may still be blocks in communication as we start this new week. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love and I'll see you soon.